Okay, so today I'm going to talk about procrastination. Actually, I can barely pronounce procrastination. Oh my goodness. So, who does not procrastinate? I do. Everybody does here, and it's just human. And the pain of that's all about the pain that. Well, let's not talk about the pain. Let's talk about the Pomodoro. Let's talk about the tomato. So, what is that? Goddamn tomato there doing that. It's I'm talking about the Pomodoro technique, which is a time management approach, and the way it's set up to work is you have a 25 minutes time frame that you set yourself to focus on a single task. At the beginning of your day, you build a list of the tasks that you have to do on that day. You assess how many 25-minute slots each task will take. You wind up the clock, give it 25 minutes, but focus time. You really focus on that, forget about everything else, and you just go for it. You just go for 25 straight minutes. If you can do that, you are a hero, because it's hard. Now, once you are done with those 25 minutes, if you were able to do that, you put a check mark. If you're able to do that with some external interruptions, you put a dash. If you're able to do that with external interruptions, you put a code. And then you get rewarded with a 5 minutes break. So you take 5 minutes break, you do whatever you need to do. I will show a few examples in a second. So again, you have 5 minutes to do whatever you do, but don't work. And again, you take 5 minutes, and then you go the next cycle. You go the next 25 minutes, deciding if you want to stick to that task, or if you want to move on to the next task. If that task is done, great. And here are the kinds of interruptions that you may come across. It might be your phone, it might be Facebook, it might be your kids. So you decide if you want to give them attention, if you want to interrupt your Pomodoro, or if you want to keep going on that Pomodoro. Now, it might be external interruptions. Internal ones. That's the chatter on your heads. See, so it's that vacation that you want to take, it's that car that you want to change the tires, that you want to call the dealer. Do we have to call that right there in that moment? No, you can make a note. Anyway, 5 minutes. What can you do within that 5 minutes? You can hug your wife. That's what I do, but just hugging, nothing else. So, you can stretch, you can do a bunch of stuff. Now, don't apply Pomodoro to fun. Fun is not, you should not use Pomodoro for fun, because fun should be relaxing, should not have time constraints, and yeah. What are the benefits of using that technique? Actually, I feel all of those. So you have more energy, you are more productive, you can assess things better, you can be more focused, and that should be a little bit better. I mean, that's not right. But anyway, who can use that? Who can use that technique? Well, I tend to think that anybody that is behind a desk can make use of that technique. A student in an office, a programmer, a designer, whoever. Yeah. But some cannot. A guard cannot use that. A teacher cannot use that. A bank teller cannot use that. A telemarketer cannot use that. Well, a salesperson cannot use that. So again, it does work for everybody, but for a lot of us, it will. Now, different devices. You can use something like this. You can get an app and use an app to do that. You can get a regular clock, and you can get an IoT, whatever it is. I have mine. So what type of logging can you do? Should we be using? Maybe a pen and paper, maybe Word, maybe a notepad, maybe Evernote. That's my case. So that's the type of tracking that you can use. Now, where you can get more information? Pomodoro technique, that's not my brand, by the way. There are books, there are apps, and again, a lot of stuff there. Now let's have time. See, and I have time. There's more. So the challenge today is, come this Monday, take that task or that project that is really, that you have been procrastinated on that task or project, give it 1 Pomodoro, give it 25 minutes of focus time, and try that for 2 weeks. See how it works. It may work for you, it may not, it's working for me. I do that all the time. This presentation took me 10 Pomodoros to get done. Thank you very much.